Shinjuku Showdown Gojo. I think I've drawn him doing hollow purple, but never got the full outfit, so gotta draw it. I'm on the landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause will go too fast. It's kind of cool that he wore Toji's clothing for the fight, at least for the start of it anyway. So portrait of him, head is like slightly tilted, and head is up here. So like probably like his chin will be bang in the middle, so the head will be above the halfway of my page. So if that's like the center point, we'll come up a bit over to the right, and we'll start with those big eyelashes of his, and we'll just go diagonal. So we'll draw the eye shape first, and we'll just bring it across, kind of like so. And we do a little spike down the side here, just like here, and it'll come back. So we want to like add eyelashes to the top section, so you'll just start going like little spikes here, and bring it along, and then start adding some spikes at the end. So like kind of like that. Right, so our bottom eyelid line, so it'll go down, and then we'll bring it across, just into the corner, kind of a downturned curve line. And then sometimes they give them like eyelashes along the bottom, so like they do a little line like this with some dashes sort of coming off it. So Gojo's kind of looking up from underneath those eyelash lines, so you want to do like a half circle sort of a thing here. And then his iris or pupil, sorry, did the iris. Pupil just coming down from top eyelid line, black in there. Right, so then we have an eyelid line just above, so like just following the shape for his eye there. And then his eyebrow, so we can't see much of it, but it's because it's underneath his hair, but we just do like a sort of sharp curved line that way. And then a purple section, you know, the purple color of his eyebrow just above, like that. So measure his eye, the white part of his eye, and come over that much, and that's where his next one will start. So you can roughly fit an eye in between his two eyes, and then we go across again. And so roughly this has a little spike down, and then comes back up. And then we'll add those eyelashes. There in the corner, we'll add some on the front. And we'll just join them together. And you just, because you want just an area that you can color sort of that blue or purple eye color that he has. And then we'll go down here. Around like so. Do 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 do. And then the eyelid line just in here. And then his iris, a half circle again. Just sort of in the, try and get it in the same spot. So we'll go about here. So just like a half circle. Like so. And then his pupil coming down. From there. Do, 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 do. So then we get another sort of eyelid line just coming across top of his eye there. And then his eyebrow again. So we get kind of his nose line, say here. So his eyebrow normally touches that. So we'll just flick that back there. And then the purple section of the eyebrow. Going back like so. And then the nose line just comes down that way. And then nostrils. And then his mouth, and it's fairly simple, simply drawn mouth, just sort of a dash line. They leave a bit of a gap, and then they do the other side as well. And then we get the bottom lip somewhere, say down here. Right, so his chin is cut off by his collar, so it's just this high sort of collar thing, like a scarf or something that goes around his whole neck. And then his jaw comes out from here. And then about just in top lip area and like underneath the eyelashes, you turn and go up for the side of his face. And then we start adding those long hair spikes. And they all come down over his fringe. And there's some in the middle as well. It's all coming down over his eyes. And then I think we can see his ears just sticking out the side here. We got some ear lines just inside. And then his neck just comes down. Neck muscles from his jaw. And then the rest of his hair. This will just go all the way around to the other side, just adding these spikes. Just keep going. Remember, hair moves doesn't have to be exactly as I'm doing it, you know. Gojo's hair is different like every time, even in the anime, so once you get the general shape of the spikes, you should be okay. Bum, 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 bum. Right, so rest of this collar then goes around the back of his neck, and then it sort of just bumps down here. And then it comes across. And then we have like fold lines. Okay, his shoulders then, because he's wearing this sort of traditional clothing, just goes off and down that way. Down there. And like his shoulders are kind of like head width, a male shoulders, right? It's like the width of his head, not his hair. So if you went for like measuring his skull, go over that much, that'll bring you roughly to like the edge of his shoulder there. Male shoulders, sorry, are normally 3 heads across. So you want 1, 2, 3, roughly. Females are like 2.5. And then the inside of this sort of cloak that he's wearing. And there's these just fold lines as it hangs down. It's very loose fitting thing. And he has this tassel that kind of comes across his chest here. So it's kind of bumpy on top, bumpy on the bottom. It looks like a seashell or something. But it's a piece of fabric, really. And then it looks like there's like a rope across it. So that line, and then there's a top line as well. We get like his chest here, maybe some chest muscles, and some abs and stuff just down there, but you can't really make them out. Okay, Gojo, Shinjuku, Showdown. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.